We are at the end of a very nice day. We looked at cellular therapies and all the possibilities which we will have in the near future. So, just by starting the presentations, I was personally impressed about the virus-specific T cells. This is something which will be, for the future, will be very important, and I hope that also Kaunas will start to produce them, not only for virus infection, but also perhaps for other indications. So I remember 20 years ago when they started to put some proteins on cells, but this is now very easy. It's all in a closed system. You can add peptides with every type of HLA antigen. So I think this is not only for adenovirus and ABV, but also for perhaps JC virus or other interesting diseases where we don't have any treatment today, where we don't know what to do actually. We had 2 patients with EBV infection with, I think, 40,000 leukocytes, and they went away with these virus-specific T cells. So this is, I was impressed. Then we had the question about immune modulation and with cells, with mesenchymal cells or with stem cell transplantation. Fermin had a very good talk about mesenchymal stem cells in graft-versus-host disease, but also in other diseases, and it was quite interesting that these things which are in the mesenchymal stem cells are making the work, and I hope this will be true for the future, and perhaps you can synthesize them and try to use it as a drug. John Snowden did a very good overview about autoimmune disease. I think this is an inspiration for autoimmune disease and autologous transplantation here in Kaunas. Then we had the telemedicine. Nikolaus Kröger, the president of the EBMT, had a very good talk about multiple myeloma. And then we had the experiment with, by looking at all the different diseases or faculties within internal medicine, and I think this may be an incentive to think about clinical studies and also at production in Kaunas. And finally, we looked also at the molecular testing and targeted therapy, modern medicine. So I guess that this third Kaunas International Colloquium was a success, at least for me. Thank you for those who have organized this. And at the end, I hope there will be a fourth one.